from Peg Bundy to the rest of the senior class. We all need you tomorrow. The effort you see out here, we've been busting your butts all season. Our record doesn't show the effort that we put in. We need you tomorrow. I want to see you there. Thank you.
At this point in time, I'd like to introduce the National Football captains, Sam Acton, Jason Brady, Chris Mahaney, and Ryan Stevens.
I'd just like to say a couple things. It's been a tough season for us, but we've been really working hard this week, and we feel that we're not outmanned like we have been in the past couple of years since we've been here. And it's going to be a really big game for us. It's going to make our season, and we just like to have everyone's support. Like, everyone's been there all year, and we just need it much more tomorrow because it's just a really good game. And it's going to go out there and have a good time. Thank you.
Once again, the National Football cheerleaders.
unbelievable.
Before I introduce the boys, I'd just like to thank the people that put on the rally today, Mr. Gooder and the band, and Mr. Sims, and all the cheerleaders. Another outstanding job. I'd like to thank all the people that supported us all year. It's been a very difficult season, but we hope to salvage it tomorrow. It's Thanksgiving Day. We're starting a new tradition with Westford Academy. We've had a lot of people support us, and we hope we will get that support tomorrow and start a rivalry. It's very important that to us that we play tomorrow, and I think the field conditions and so forth is definitely going to help us. And the football team is really looking forward to tomorrow's game. I'd like to also, on behalf of the football team, congratulate all those football teams that did so very well. And we'd like to especially congratulate the swim team. Coach Aston and the swim team captains Natasha Lynn and Allison Gable can come up here, please. We have something from the football team for them.
On behalf of the football team, we congratulate the girls' swim team for the state championship game. We won 8 out of 9 games. We have to give one of our game balls.
This is a youth staff game ball. This is a game we won. That's why we're going to do it.
We'll have another winning game ball tomorrow, too. Before we introduce the players, I'd just like to recognize some people that worked very hard. The boys, as Coach Smith said, put in a lot of effort during the season, and there's some other people that don't get a lot of recognition that put in an awful lot of effort, too. Our assistant coaches, the first one, he's leaving us this year, but when he wrote his letter of resignation, he wrote a sabbatical, which means he's going to be back, as Mr. Mark Smith. He's really going to be missed around here. Also, we have Greg DeLane. And our freshman coach is Bruce Opinger. And Mark Martin. And we have one coach who's been volunteering with us all year and did a great job. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today, and I hope he can fill in for Coach Smith next year. And that's Larry Stone. Before we introduce the seniors, we have one young man who's been with us all year that's done an outstanding job, very much a part of this football team. And we want to introduce him first, and then all the seniors will come out there with him. That's our manager, Mark Casey. Offensive guard, Ken Canfield. Defensive back, special teams player, Joe Cunningham. A young man who really dedicated himself all year, didn't play at all because of an injury, but was in practice, contributed as much as he could, Mike Daly. Another young man who we wish would be with us tomorrow, but can't because of injury, Dean Rosner. Free safety, Mike Dean. Cornerback, Trey College. Another injured player, defensive lineman, Nico Hernandez. Nose guard, Jason Hood. Offensive lineman, Steph Jacoby. Offensive and defensive tackle, Paul Sweeney. Tight end and plugger, Luke Zaborowski. Tight end, Craig Clark. And our fourth captain, Ryan Messina. Chris Mahaney. Sam Lott. And Jason Brady. Okay, thanks, Steve.
We just want to show appreciation to the cheerleaders who went by us all year long. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Acton Boxborough Westford Academy Thanksgiving Day Classic, live from Colonial Field. It's good to be back on the air here. Big game for Acton today. Could make or break the season. You know, the Thanksgiving Day game is always a big one. It'll be good to see him end the season with a win. I'm here with my partner, my father.
How are you, Dick?
Good, thanks.
We're introducing the seniors now. The seniors are the feature of this game. This is their chance, their last game for Acton Boxborough, and they're all being introduced individually now and coming out on the field. Senior cheerleaders are supporting them, and they too are finishing their careers with Acton Boxborough as Colonials.
And number 77, Ryan.
It's the first game between Acton and Westford Academy. Acton's played 3 different opponents the last 3 years on Thanksgiving. Hopefully they'll develop a nice little rivalry here at Westford Academy now that they've joined the DCL.
Well, I think Acton's real pleased to have Westford on the schedule now, Dick. They've really proven this year that they're capable of playing in the DCL, and they're going to be competitive. In fact, this year they've certainly performed above expectations, and so it should be a very interesting game, a real challenge for both teams, and an exciting contest for the coaches and the fans.
Yeah, Westford comes into the game 6-3 in their inaugural DCL season, so
I think that's outstanding, you know, for a team to come into DCL as they have and have that kind of success the first time out of the box. They have to be very proud of what they've done this year. And, of course, the Colonials have had a tough year, but this is a chance to redeem themselves, as you said. And I think that they're very anxious to see if that can happen. They certainly are a better team than their record would suggest, and they certainly want to prove that.
Yeah, they played well more recently in the last 3 games than they have all season, which, you know, hopefully will bring a little momentum into the game. Right now the captains are at midfield. It's a coin flip there. You have Jason Brady, Sam Martin, Ryan Messina, and Chris Mahaney for Acton. We don't have a list of who the Westford captains are, but maybe we can get them for you. The Westford Academy captains will be number 41, Mark Chambers, number 45, Ryan Dunn, and number 50, Brad Kravitz.
Yeah, Dick, I think the team has more confidence. The Acton team has had some success now and felt much better about coming into this game. They really did very well against Newton South. They really led that game throughout, but more importantly, they played an excellent North Middlesex team, which will be a Super Bowl Central Mass team. And although they lost, they felt good about what they were able to do in that game. And when they wanted to, they could gain yardage. So it's a very encouraging sign.
Westford Academy is going to receive the kickoff. Acton Box will kick the ball off here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll be right back with the kickoff. All right, kicking off for the Colonials will be number 40, Michael Dean.
Dick, he's proven to have a really strong foot, and he's looking forward to having a great game. I talked to him before the game, and he's really up for this one.
Back deep for Westford Academy Grey Ghosts will be number 27, Jeremy Ward, and number 25, John Warner. So here we go, the first annual Thanksgiving Classic between Acton and Westford Academy, and the kick is up. Michael Dean picked up by number 27, Jeremy Ward. He's out past the 30 and plenty of room. All he's got to beat is the kicker. He's got 2 blockers and he's gone. Touchdown, Westford Academy. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, he broke right up through the center of the line. He got himself a few breaks, and then he just did it himself. He ran. It was nice. He outran everybody.
Not exactly the way you want to start off a new rivalry here on the home turf.
It depends on which side you're on, I guess.
We will be biased all morning long.
Okay, good. Well, maybe it was because of the fog, Dick.
Well, Jeremy Ward was untouched. He ran 89 yards untouched. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
The extra point is good.
12 seconds into the game, the score is Westford Academy Grey Ghost 7, Acton Boxborough Colonials nothing.
For the Colonials, number 4, Jason Brady. Number 33.
Brady and Jay Close are back deep for Acton, along with number 9, Trey Gullidge. 12 seconds into this one, we already have a score.
Set to kick for the Grey Ghosts is number 15, Dave Passati.
Dave Passati will do the kicking chores for Westford Academy. And he gets a high kick. It's going to be taken by Close at about the 25-yard line. He's got a little running room. He gets to the outside. Still on his feet. Taken down at about the 43, 44-yard line. So a nice return for Jay Close. At least Acton will have some good field position here.
Boxborough 44-yard line.
That was a nice run back by the freshman, Dick. He eluded some tacklers, and as he always does, he darts and dots and finds his way through the holes. So, you know, it's nice to watch him run.
Acton Boxborough on their own 42-yard line.
Chris Mahaney and Jason Brady are the backfield for Acton. John Bassett, your quarterback. Fumble on the play on a direct snap to Brady. Colonials cannot afford to make any mistakes like that right now.
Loss of 5 yards on that play. Will bring up a
I guess they lost about 5 yards, but you know, it's just opening jitters maybe, and a chance for them to get started here now.
So it'll be second and about 15 for Acton. Still Mahaney and Brady in the backfield. Bassett fumbles again.
another fumble on exchange.
Brady again recovers at the 38-yard line. So it'll be third and long for Acton.
Colonial 34-yard line. This will bring up a...
Looks like this will be a passing situation, Dick. I don't know how they'll deal with it. We'll see.
Sam Martin's playing with a broken hand. He's snapping with his left hand today. Close goes in motion. And Bassett's going to drop back to pass. Ball is in the air and deflected by a Westford Academy defensive back, number 13, Billy Core. So Acton will be forced into a punting situation.
We'll bring up a 4th and 18.
We've had some difficulty with punts this year, Dick. Difficult to get the ball away. Sometimes our kicker, Jason Brady, has taken a little bit extra time, and that's cost him. So we'll see how he does here today.
Brady takes a snap and gets off a bad punt, shanked it to the right. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 45-yard line for Westford Academy, where they'll have a 1st and 10 with 9 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Westford Academy with a 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. The quarterback is Billy Core. He goes off to number 13.
Ball carried by number 13, Billy Core.
Billy Core, excuse me. The quarterback is Dave Passati. Chris Price and Chris Mahaney on the tackle for Acton. Both 3-yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Westford Academy Grey Ghosts.
Ball spotted at the Grey Ghosts 48-yard line.
Again, Dave Passati, the quarterback for the Grey Ghosts. They're going to run it right up the middle. Looks to be like a first down from here.
Not quite first down, but he made nice yardage, burst right through there and just kept moving.
Right there, number 25, Warner was the ball carrier. John Warner.
Up front for Acton in the pit crew, you have number 73, Armando Ramos, Sam Martin, and Jason Hood. We'll get the rest of the team after the play. It's a fumble on the play, and a loss of about 2 yards.
Ball picked up by number 34.
Luke Sabrowski and Sam Martin were there for Acton.
Along with Sam Martin.
We tend to be a little critical of Acton because they fumbled a lot this year, but really the game conditions today are going to be an issue. The ball is wet, there's no question. The field is soaked, and of course the fog and rain are contributing to that too. So handling the ball is going to be a problem today.
Westford Academy to punt. The punter slipped, got off a little line drive. Brady's going to have to let it roll. And Westford's going to down it at about the Acton 11-yard line. Well, the Colonials will start their second series.
Yeah, once again, the game conditions had a play there, an effect there, because the punter slipped, and that's going to happen to everybody on this field. Now the Colonials are in a position now to get back control of some of the game here, and they've got to take this ball up the field, get it out of their territory, and get down here where they can do something with it.
Bassett gives the ball to Brady off the right side. Still on his feet. He's got a first down. He's broken everybody, and he is gone. He's going for a touchdown, folks. Huh? 89 yards. Jason Brady from the 11-yard line. What a run.
That's an exciting run. Jason's had that in him all season. He hasn't had a chance to do much like that, but that was exciting.
That right there so far is the play of the year.
There's a senior really playing in his last game, wanting to make damn sure he does it well.
By far the longest run from scrimmage the Colonials have had in a long time. Brady scampering for 89 yards and completely outrunning everybody on the Westford Academy team. Michael Dean will attempt the extra point. The kick is up and the kick is good.
Excellent. We have a tie ball game day.
So it's 7:04 left to go in the first quarter. The score is Acton Boxborough 7 and Westford Academy 7. Dean to kick off. A little blooper. Picked up at the 35-yard line by Westford. Tackle for Acton made by number 17, Graham Love. A little help from number 34, Jason Hood.
Take over on their own 41-yard line.
Defensive backs for Acton will be Jason Brady, Tim Bassett, Michael Dean, and Trey Gullidge. And your linebackers are Chris Price, Adam Kenny. Oh, gonna have a little offsides there.
I didn't think he had made contact, but I guess the officials did think he did. I always wonder why the officials have to discuss an offside. No, I guess it's because they don't know whether it was encroachment or. Yeah, so it wasn't Acton, and in fact it was Westford. So that's why they talk about it.
First and 15.
Mike Burlight is going to be your middle linebacker today. Now there's two backers, Price and Burlight, as Kenny moves up to play the plugger position. Westford with an inside handoff, no gain on the play. Gang tackle by the Colonials, which is always good to see.
Westford's been testing the center of that line, and so far they haven't found any holes. I think at some point they're going to probably look at the wide outs and wide end arounds and so on, or maybe off tackles to find ways to find Acton vulnerable. But so far, the center of that line has really been playing well.
Quarterback's back to pass. Sam Martin almost got him. Chris Price tripped up the quarterback.
Ball carried by number 15. Dave Pizzotti.
Pizzotti, the quarterback for Westford Academy.
Chris Price and Adam Kenny.
Nice little gain.
Dick, the offense of Westford Academy is built around Pizzotti. He has a lot of skills. He's a good athlete, and what they try to do is give him the ball and get him out on the flanks to be able to do the things that, as an athlete, he can do. So he can throw or pass and whatever. And you got to really watch him. He's going to be a very interesting part of this game.
Pizzotti's going to drop back to pass again. He rolls out to his left. Pass complete for a first down. Trey Gullidge brings down the receiver with a little help from Jason Brady. A nice little play for Westford Academy. Holding call against Westford Academy. It'll bring that play back, which is good for the Colonials. The field is definitely slippery. Players are falling down all over the place out there.
Colonials are going to have to look at their deep coverage there, Dick. They had an end, Westford had an end wide open on that play, and there are 4 men deep for Acton in the backfield. So I think they're going to have to relook at how they cover these fellas as they come out of the backfield and as they leave the end spots from Westford's position.
Again, Pizzotti's back to pass. Drops way back. Zabrowski and Kenny pressure him. He's got a little running room, and he steps up. Puts the ball in the air. He's got a man. Oh, Michael Dean with a great play. Penalty flag down. Great defensive play by Michael Dean. Pizzotti dropped back about 20 yards to throw that pass before he scrambled.
Looks like that penalty will be against Westford, Dick, so I don't know how it'll work out here.
Well, their offensive lineman was downfield on the play, so Westford's killing themselves. They look like Acton used to at the beginning of the year here with all these penalties killing their drive.
I think it's just high school football, Dick. You know, the kids are young and they're learning, and you know, sometimes high school kids make mistakes, and that's what makes it more interesting to watch for everybody, really.
Well, anytime your quarterback drops back that deep to throw a pass and has all kinds of scrambling time, that penalty's going to happen to every team. The offensive line can't see the quarterback scramble, and they don't know where he is.
Yeah, you're right.
Punting situation for Westford. Jason Brady's back deep for Acton. Another line drive kick. Brady's going to, no, he's not going to touch it. It'll be down at the Acton Boxford 32-yard line. Well, Acton will start their next drive with 4 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the first quarter.
This has got to be an exciting atmosphere for the kids to be playing in, Dick. There's a nice crowd here from Westford, and the Acton crowd is really filling in, and this should be a really exciting time for them.
Bassett gives to Mahaney off the left side. Not much there. Up front for the Colonials, the offensive line, anchored by Sam Martin. Ryan Messina is there, Ken Canfield, Paul Sweeney, and Hack Lucas. And what a season Hack Lucas has had. He's been one of the bright spots this year. It's going to be offsides against the Colonials, I believe.
5-yard penalty, offside, Colonials. Ball
spotted at the Colonial 28-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and 15 for Acton. Close goes in motion. And Bassett's going to pass. Ball is up. He overthrew Jason Brady, who was open, rolling out to the right. To the left, excuse me. So it'll be 3rd and 15 for Acton.
You know, Dick, that's a very difficult pass. The quarterback has to come to his left and throw with his right hand, which is really difficult for him to get set. And he never seems to really stop and set. He's always sprinting to try to avoid the defense. So it's a very difficult percentage shot for him.
Bassett's going to hand off to Brady with a little room. He slipped on the turf. So Acton will be forced to punt.
Pick up of 3 yards. Fourth and 11 from the Colonial 30-yard line.
Okay, Jason Brady's the punter for Acton. I don't know if somebody got a hand on that or not. The ball shanked over to the left side and it went out at about the Westford 48-yard line, where they're going to start the next series with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Pretty good field position for Westford, Dick, if they can take advantage of this. But last time they were in pretty good field position too, and Acton was able to hold them, so we'll see how it goes.
Quarterback's going to keep it himself. Adam Kenny got a hand on him to drop him back. After a pitch, a little option, finally Tim Bassett brought the running back down, a loss of about 4 yards on the play after a couple of missed tackles in the backfield by Acton.
I did like the way the defense spread out, though, Dick. They all took their shots, and some of them weren't successful, but they were all there in position, so that Westford couldn't take advantage of any openings there. Defense is crawling all over Westford at this point.
It's going to be a draw play. Mike Burlight, Chris Price, and Armando Ramos on the tackle, and running back it back to about the original line of scrimmage. Out to about the 50-yard line.
That was a nice defensive play by a host of Acton interior linemen and linebackers there. They didn't allow him to surprise them, and the runner was not able to get any openings.
A little pass out to the left side. Close to a first down. Trey Gullidge was there.
Jeremy Roy, Trey Gullidge, and Jason Brady on the stop for the Colonials. Pickup of 7 yards. This will bring up a 4th and 3. Ball spotted on the Colonial 40-yard line.
Westford with a 4th and 3 situation from the Acton 49 is in a punting formation. And they're going to kick it away. Nice kick. Brady takes it at his own 12. And his knee hit the ground. So he'll be down, and Acton will have 59 seconds to go left in the first quarter when they start their next series here.
As soon as you put your knee down on the ground, it stops the time. So he didn't have a chance to.
Brady gives to Jason Bassett. Run the same play that Brady scored his 89-yard touchdown on. He got knocked out of bounds after about a 6-yard gain.
5-yard pickup on that carry. To bring up a 2nd and 5. Ball spotted on the Colonial 18-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on that last play by Brady, so it'll be 2nd and 5. Chris Mahaney gets the ball this time, again over the left side, right side, excuse me.
Mahaney on the carry.
Gain of a yard or 2.
Mark Chambers on the stop for the Grey Goats. Pickup of a yard.
These are the downs that are tough in high school football. This is a 3rd and long, and they're going to have to really a tough time here. Oh, I'm sorry, just 3 yards. Well, 3rd and long.
Jason Brady on the carry. Pickup of a couple of yards.
Brady with a small gain on the play. It's not going to be good for the first down. The Colonials are going to have to punt.
Bring up 4th down, a long one.
There's a timeout on the field, and we'll be right back. Actually, it's the end of the first quarter with the score. Acton Boxborough 7 and Westford Academy 7. Okay, Acton's in the punting situation here. Brady's on his own 10-yard line. Blocked. Plain and simple. 3 galloping gray ghosts just stormed through the line. Recovered by Westford Academy at the Acton 14-yard line. Unbelievable. 3 men all over Brady. Westford will have a 1st and 10 from the Acton 14-yard line. Passati's going to hand off to his tailback. It's brought down by Mahaney and Mike Burlide. And Chris Price, who continues to be all over the field.
Pick up of 6 yards on that play. This will bring up a 2nd and 4. Ball spotted at the 8-yard line of the Colonial.
So it'll be 2nd and 4, a 6-yard gain. Again, the tailback. Gulled's got a hand on him, and Chris Price finished him off. No gain on that play.
Brought down by
Chris Price is a true linebacker.
There's a loss of a yard on the play. This will bring up a 3rd and 5. Ball is spotted just inside.
1 yard loss on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Grey Ghosts. In a wishbone formation, Passati's going to keep it. Hello, Sam Martin throwing his weight around.
Quarterback. Stop made by Sam Martin.
Burlide was also there along with Jason Hood.
Chris Price.
Gain of about 3 yards for Westford. So it'll be 4th down and about 3 here. And Westford calls a timeout. We'll be right back.
Okay, the Grey Ghosts are back up to the line of scrimmage.
Westford going for it on 4th down. Passati's going to hand off, and I don't think he got it. Ramos tripped him up. Price finished him off. No good for the first down. Acton held. Big play for the Colonial defense right there.
Ball spotted on the Colonial 6-yard line.
Acton will have a 1st and 10 from their own 6. 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. Again, Mahaney and Brady are your running backs. Jay Close is the wing. He comes in motion. John Bassett's in the end zone. He's going to pass. The ball is up. He's got a man wide open. Trey Gullidge picked off by number 22, Mark Poplizio, who is still on his feet returning the interception. He gets down to the Acton 11-yard line. The ball was just hanging in the air, waiting for somebody to run under it. Gullidge is wide open down the middle of the field.
13-yard line. 11-yard line. Stop was made by...
And that's a tough break after that great defensive stand. And this is the hard luck team right here. There's no doubt about that. Passati again running the wishbone. Hands off to his tailback. Nice tackle by Chris Price, who was absolutely superb against the run.
This will bring up a 2nd and 9. Ball is spotted on the 10-yard line of the Colonials.
It'd be pretty exciting for the Colonials, Dick, if they can stiffen here and hold them. It's a bad break, but with that interception. But they, if they can hold them there, they're going to get the ball back.
Armando Ramos with a tackle after maybe a 4-yard gain, maybe a little more, maybe 5 yards. Jason Brady was also there.
Ball carried by number 27, Jeremy Ward. Pickup of 4 yards.
It'll be 3rd and about 5 on the low 6-yard line here for Westford Academy. Again, the Colonial D faced in a tough situation here. Westford sticking with the wishbone. Passati hands off up the middle, penalty flag down.
34 carries, flag.
The run wasn't good for the first down before the flag. It's going to be a hold against the Westford Academy Grey Ghosts. Nice break for Acton. And 15 for the Grey Ghosts. Passati's going to roll out to his right. Ball's in the air. Ooh, picked off by Jason Brady at the Acton Boxborough 4-yard line. Initially, it was tipped by Mike Burlide. Brady was right there, and he has stepped up for his final game in the blue and gold.
Brady, Colonials will take over once again on the 5-6-yard line, 1st and 10.
Okay, Acton will have a 1st and 10 from their own 4-yard line. John Bassett, the quarterback, with Mahaney in the full and Brady the tail who gets the call.
Ball carried by Jason Brady.
You get out across the 10-yard line, out to about the 11, gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4.
That's a nice way to start out, Dick. You get a big gain on the 1st down, and then you got some chances to do things with the 2nd and 3rd down before you have to face a 4th down. So they get a good, nice break, a good start.
2nd and 4.
Handoff is again to Brady, who got caught in the backfield. Acton's had a little success running to the right, but not much going to the left. You might attribute that to Tim Lucas, anchor on the right side of the line, along with number 78, Paul Sweeney.
No gain on the play. Chambers on the spot for the Grey Ghosts. So now bring up a 3rd and 4.
No gain on that last play. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Acton. Fumbled snap. Bassett pitches it to Jason Brady, who's going to run for the 1st down. Great play. Great recovery by John Bassett.
It's really nice to see a broken play turn out to be something positive, and that certainly was. John Bassett got it over to Brady, and Jason really, and also got out of bounds, which is nice. Time is starting to be an issue. There's only about 5.5 minutes left here in the second period before halftime, so they want to do something nice here before they go into the locker room.
Acton has the ball on their own 20-yard line here. Close coming in motion. Again, a fumbled snap. Mahaney wisely covers it up. Chris Mahaney's been solid all season long. One of the few bright spots on the team this year. He's played solid in every single game.
Second and 12 from the Colonial 18-yard line.
2-yard loss on that last play. It'll be 2nd and 12 for Acton. Another fumbled snap.
Another full exchange.
Yeah, it is raining a little bit, and that's obviously become a factor in the game here.
Ball was recovered by Westford.
Excuse me, Westford Academy recovered the ball, and now they have it deep in Acton's territory here at about the 17-yard line of Acton Boxborough. Give us to the fullback for Westford Academy. Smothered by Chris Price.
13, Billy Ford, tackle made by Chris Price.
Saudi.
Ball carried by John Warner. Spot made by Armando Ramos.
John Warner on the carry.
Couple of yards. This will bring up a
He runs pretty hard there.
Ball is now spotted on the Colonial 13-yard line.
So it'll be 3rd and about 5, maybe 6 here for the Gray Ghosts. Saudi's going to drop back and keep it himself. And he's going to have a first down. Colonials recover on the fumble. Talk about a turn of events. They used to never recover any fumbles, get no breaks. Today is their day.
It is, isn't it?
Time for them to take advantage of one of these turnovers.
I guess not. I guess nobody wants it. Everybody's handing it over back and forth. I think there's still enough time for the Colonials to do something before halftime here. 3.5 minutes.
Bassett's going to pitch to Jason Brady. No gain on the play.
By Jason Brady.
Tried to break to the outside. To no avail. Face masking penalty against the Gray Ghosts, and Acton has just got to take advantage of one of these Westford Academy miscues out there. Ball's going to be marched out to the 10-yard line.
Just 5 yards? No, maybe.
The penalty is a 5-yard penalty. First down, Colonial.
It's going to be 1st and 5 for Acton from their own 10-yard line. Bassett fumbles the snap again. He's going to pass it. Errant throw.
Pass intended for number 12, Chris O'Brien. It was incomplete. This will bring up the 2nd and 5 from the...
It'll be 2nd and 5 for Acton from their own 10-yard line. 2nd and 5 for Acton. Bassett's going to pitch it to Mahaney this time. He gets a nice block from Jason Brady.
That block by Jason got him around the corner.
Nice running by Chris Mahaney with a good block from Jason Brady. Closes the tail with Mahaney and Brady up front in a 3-back offense. Jay Close will take the ball. Not much there. He gained about 3 yards.
Jay Close on the carry. Pick up of a couple of yards. This will bring up a 2nd and 8. Michael Donnarumma on the stop for the Gray Ghost. Ball spotted on the Colonial 21-yard line.
2nd and about 7 for Acton from the 21. Bassett gives to Jason Brady up the left side.
Ball carried by Jason Brady.
Gain of about 3 yards on the play.
Timeout. Acton box.
There's a timeout on the field with 2 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the first half, and we will be right back. 5 for Acton from their own 24-yard line. Close goes in motion. Fumbled snap again. Westford Academy recovered the fumble, and Acton is having trouble getting out past midfield here. They fumble the ball. Turnovers are killing them. Okay, Passati from the Acton 35-yard line. Excuse me, 25-yard line. He's getting pressured. He outruns Sam Martin and throws up a bomb into the end zone. Batted down by Mike Dean and Trey Gullidge. Nice coverage by the defensive backs.
Intended for number 27, Jeremy Ward.
2 seniors for Acton stepping it up there defensively.
I'm sure it's nice for seniors to be able to do that, Dick, in their final game. They're playing very well. They played well all season, but that was a nice play.
Passati's running a draw. Jason Brady made the tackle after a gain of about 7 or 8 yards.
It's a nice open field tackle too, Dick. See him grab him by the ankles and pull him down. That's really nice play. Have to be a good athlete to make plays like that.
7-yard gain on that last play. It'll be 3rd and 3. The clock running with 1 minute and 55 seconds to go in the first half. Passati's going to keep it around the left side. Oh, pitches it at the last minute. They're going to be close to a first down, about a yard short. Jeremy Ward took the pitch as Passati was just about down. It looks like there's a timeout on the field. The 4th and less than a yard to go here. Deep in Acton territory, about the 15-yard line. And it's looks to be good for a first down by.
Might depend on the placement, Dick. Pretty close.
First down, Westford Academy.
First down.
First and 10, Westford.
Now, there's only 1 minute and 25 seconds left. This is going to be a tough one.
Ball's on the 14-yard line of Acton's for Westford Academy. Passati gives to 25 Werner.
John Warner.
It's about 2 yards up the middle.
Armando Ramos and Jason Hood.
There's another timeout on the field, and we'll be right back. 2nd down and 7 for Westford Academy here. Passati running a little quick hitter to the tight end, touchdown. Beautiful play.
Number 45, pass complete to Ryan Dunn.
Ryan Dunn with the touchdown, a great pass from Passati. And they were bound to score while getting the ball down in Acton's end 3 consecutive series there. Colonials are lucky to come out of it with only scored 1 touchdown against them.
Timeout.
All right, Westford Academy going for the PAT here. Minute and 7 seconds to go in the first half. Passati handles the kicking chores, and that kick's going to be good.
The kick is good.
Score, Westford Academy 14, Acton Boxborough 7. Handles the kicking chores all around here. Versatile athlete. Brady, Close, and Gullidge are back deep for Acton. Passati keeps it on the ground. Taken by number 27 for Acton. Joe Cunningham, whose knee was down when he received the kick, so it's going to be down at the 30-yard line. Acton's got 70 yards to go with 1 minute and 6 seconds to go in the half. Brady gives it, or John Bassett gives it to Jason Brady up the middle, no gain on the play.
This will bring up second and a long 9.
There's a new center into the game for Acton. Deep snap to John Bassett, who is in the shotgun formation. He wisely throws the ball out of bounds. Kevin Meyer is in at center for Sam Martin, who's playing with a broken hand, as we stated earlier.
3rd and 9.
That'll be 3rd and 9 for Acton. 32 seconds left to go. Again, Bassett in the shotgun and snaps direct to Jason Brady, who gained a yard at best. Penalty flag down. That's going to be a personal foul. Clock stopped with 24 seconds left to go. Personal foul against the Colonials.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Colonials.
Colonials, after the personal foul, big penalty against them, are forced to punt, and Brady's going to be standing on his own 3-yard line, and we can only hope it doesn't get blocked like it did the last time. Okay, again, Acton's punting, and if I'm coaching Westford, I'd bring the whole team right now. They're going to bring 10 guys. Heads up, line drive by Brady. Picked up by Passati on the run, unbelievable. He's still going. Knocked out of bounds, stops the clock with 14 seconds left. He got to about the 14-yard line. Heads up play, Passati, he's a player. He picked up that ball on the ground, and it was moving. Gullidge knocked him out of bounds and saved a touchdown.
The ball was spotted on the 15-yard line of the Colonials.
Westford's just going to line up right away in the field goal formation here. Passati with a long kick, offsides. They were running the fake. I don't know who's that going against. Offsides against the Colonials, and they're killing themselves right now.
First and 5 on the Colonial 10-yard line.
Again, Westford lines up in the punt formation, or excuse me, the field goal formation, and this time they're going to kick it. Passati, a nice boot, but I don't think it got there. Wide right, wide left, excuse me. It had the distance, but Acton's got time for one more play here. Pass is just going to sit on it and run out the half. And at the end of the first half, the score, Westford Academy 14, Acton Boxborough Colonial 7.
Westford Grey Goat 14, Acton Boxborough 14.
Spread out and stop. You're unbelievable.
Okay, the captains are out at midfield. Acton's going to be receiving the kick. Here we go, one half of football left in the season. The Colonials are down by 7.
I think it's good that they're still in this game with a number of turnovers and miscues at this point. To only be down 14-7 is a real tribute to the defense, and the team is still in it. This is going to be an exciting half.
The defense has really played well. They are lucky to only be down by 7. You've got it. I hope they win. I mean, this will be a great way to finish the season. There's a lot of people here, you know, it'll be a great win for the team. They're having trouble moving the ball offensively right now. Hopefully they can turn that around early in the second half and get some points on the board. They can't afford to give up another touchdown here.
Yeah, Dick, there are a lot of seniors playing their last game here, really hoping, too, that they can give the best performance this half that they possibly can. Westford's a good team, though. It's not going to be an easy half for them. Westford's played successfully this season throughout, and they're not going to give it away.
Jay Close, Jason Brady, and Trey Gullidge are back deep for the Colonials. Kick is on the ground. Chris Walsh picks it up on the run on his own 25-yard line. Yeah, he gets smacked. The refs are going to spot the ball at about the 27. Chris Walsh took a lick right there.
I like the way he held onto the ball, though. That's nice.
Okay, Acton with the 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Brady gets the handoff up the middle. There's nothing there. Gain of a yard.
Pick up of a yard. Pick up of 2 yards.
It is officially pouring here at Colonial Field right now.
Rahan and Ryan Dunn on the stop for Westford. This will bring up a 2nd and 8. Ball spotted at the Colonial 31
They
yard.
tell me the difference between officially pouring and just pouring. It's wet, huh?
Well, we're drying, and that's all that matters right now. Jay Close takes the pitch off to the right side. Not much there. Gain of about 3 yards. Be 3rd and about 5 coming up.
Brad Kravitz. Bob Rahan on the stop for Westford. Pick up of 3 yards. This will bring up a 3rd and 5. Ball spotted on the 34-yard line.
Close gets a carry up the middle again. Nothing there. It's going to be about 1.5 yards short of the 1st down.
You know, Jay made those couple of yards all by himself when he saw that he couldn't move forward in the middle of that line. He just worked his way across to the side until he finally found at least a chance to move forward. That's nice, nice sense for a running back.
7-yard line of the Colonials.
Here we go, 4th and 2. And
Colonials are going forward on 4th and 2 here. 1.5 yards in their own end. Brady gets the carry, and it's going to depend on the spot. There's a flag down.
Jason Brady on the carry. There's a flag on the field.
That certainly doesn't bode well for the Colonials.
Face mask call against the Grey Ghost.
A nice lucky break for the Acton. Face mask call against the Grey Ghosts.
Hey, we'll take that break. Let's move it.
First and 10 Colonials. Ball spotted on the 44-yard line.
I thought Jason might have made a 1st down anyway on that play, but depended on the mark, I guess, by the officials.
Pass it hands off to Jason Brady. Colonials not much success on the ground right now.
Yeah, but Dick, all you need is 2 or 3 yards each time, and you can get yourself 1st downs right down the field. You know, especially at weather like this. This is tough.
Pick up of 3 yards.
One of the good things is the snap from center has been successful here for the last few plays, which is very encouraging.
Close comes in motion. Bassett's going to drop back to pass. He's got a little time and a man. Pass complete to Trey Gullidge. Knocked out of bounds at the Westford Academy 41-yard line.
Trey is nice and tall, and he stood out there and was a nice open target. That's a very nice play for our sophomore quarterback, John Bassett, and for Trey Gullidge.
Bassett gives to Mahaney. Colonials are offsides.
Penalty flags on the field. 1st and 15.
These kinds of errors must really frustrate the players because they're human errors, and I'm sure they don't want to make those errors, but they constantly are putting themselves behind the 8 ball with those unfortunate miscues. It's tough to play over them.
This will be 1st and 15 for Acton. Close again, goes in motion. They're looking for Gullidge over the middle. Instead, he drops it off to Brady, who's knocked out of bounds after a gain of maybe a yard. He didn't get to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and long for Acton. Pass it, hands off to Jay Close on a wingback cross, but Close gets decent yardage. He's out.
He had a nice hole there, Dick. He had a nice hole to move, and he also chose his openings very nicely. But you got to hand it to the interior lineman. There was a big hole there.
This will bring up a 3rd and 3.
There's a nice crossbuck too, so that the linemen are confused from the Westford team. They don't know where it's coming from.
Jason Brady, he's got plenty of room. Flag down. Brady's going into the end zone. That might be coming back, folks. Brady's
There's a flag on that play, though.
41 yards.
Penalty flag on the field.
It's coming back.
That penalty seems to be against Acton.
Holding against the line.
Holding call against Acton Bosco. That will negate the touchdown. We now have a 3rd and 12. Ball spotted at the Westford 44-yard line.
It'll be 3rd and long for Acton now, about 12 yards to go. Bassett's in the shotgun, high snap, but he controls it. He's dropping way back. It's going to be a screen pass up the middle. Mahaney, and he's got blockers. He's going to be down about 2 or 3 yards short of the 1st down. So it'll be 4th and about 3. 4th and 5, they say. Hackett is going to go for it here. Too close to punt, too far away to kick the field goal.
Oh boy, it looks like they're going to go for it.
Bassett's back to pass. He's got time. Jay Close with an unbelievable catch on the 4-yard line.
What a catch!
2 men all over him, and he just came down with the ball. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That little guy, a freshman, jumped up in amongst 3 men and was able to come down with the ball. He's quite a find. That gives us new life.
So it'll be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Brady gets the carry up the middle. Nothing there.
Ball carried by Jason Brady. Pick up of a yard.
Josh Sundberg in on that play, blocking up front for Acton.
Chambers and Travis on the stop for Westford.
He's a true sophomore.
2nd and goal from the 3-yard line.
Acton calls a timeout with 5:28 to go on the ball.
The ball is recovered by Westford.
Okay, Westford with the ball on their own 4-yard line. Saudi's going to hand off.
Ball carried by number 25, John Warner. Stop made by Jason Hood and Sam Martin.
Sam Martin and Jason Hood defensively for Acton on the play.
Pick up of 2 yards on the play. This will bring up a 2nd and 8. Ball is spotted on the 5-yard line.
2nd and 8 from Westford, for Westford. Again, Passati hands off to Werner, who's got some running room. As soon as he got outside, He's going to be close to a first down. Chris Price and Trey Gullidge were there for Acton.
This will bring up a 3rd and a short 2.
There's a 6-yard gain on the play. It's 3rd and 2. Again, the handoff. Big defensive stand for Acton. Led by Price, who just plays the run like an inside linebacker is supposed to.
That was a nice defensive series for Acton, Dick. They've really held the Gray Ghosts in check for most of the game, and they certainly did that for this series of downs. Now, if the Gray Ghosts kick here, and they might have to, I guess they are going to, it's certainly a successful series of downs.
Brady's back deep for Acton. He's going to take it at the 40-yard line. He drops it, picks it up, and not much room to go. He gets smothered, but the Acton's got great field position here about the 46-yard line of Westford Academy to start this.
Now this is excellent field position for the Colonials. They've picked up the ball now on what, the 38-yard line of Westford, 37-yard line.
On the Westford 36-yard line.
Remember, they're behind 7 points. They need this touchdown.
Brady gets a carry again.
Brady on the carry.
Behind the blocking of Josh Sundberg and Chris Mahaney. And Acton's obviously going to do it on the ground here.
Brad Travis on the stop for the Gray Ghosts. Pick up a 3-yard. 2nd and 7. Ball spotted on the Westford 34-yard line.
Close gets the handoff. There's a penalty flag down.
Ball carried by Jay Close. Flag on the play. Stop was made by Ryan Dunn. Chris Sweeney.
Offsides against the Westford Academy Gray Ghosts. The Colonials catch another little break here.
Dick, the rain is really coming down now. It's got to be a significant factor in all the decisions they make now for the rest of this game. It's pouring at top speed here right now.
This now brings up a 2nd and 2.
After the penalty yards are marked off, it ends up being 2nd down and 3 for Acton. At the Westford 29-yard line, so Colonials can't complain about their field position now. Everybody's moving out there.
Penalty flag.
Okay, the penalty was against Acton, offsides, which will bring it back to the 34-yard line of Westford Academy. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Colonials. Close goes in motion. Give us to Brady behind the blocking of Chris Mahaney. He took a smack.
Brady, carry. Stop made by number 59. Box Brown. Jeremy Wood. This will bring up a 3rd and 5.
Third and 5. Brady gets the carry and not much.
Jason Brady on the carry. John King on the stop for the Gray Ghosts. Pick up of a yard. This now brings a 4th and 4. Ball is spotted on the Westford 30.
Colonials are going for it on 4th down, about 3, maybe 4. Bassett's going to pass. He airs it out. He's got Jay Close. Oh! Off the fingertips in the end zone.
Incomplete. Back on the coverage is number 27, Jeremy Ward.
Okay, Westford Academy takes over on downs. Passati's gonna dump it off to his running back, who's got a little bit of room there. Gain of about 5 yards on the play.
Mike Burline drawing Ward on the reception. This brings up a 2nd and 5.
32 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 5 for the Grey Ghosts. At about their own 35-yard line. Passati on the handoff.
Ball carried by Warner.
Werner carries it out. He's going to be about 2 yards short of the 1st down, maybe a yard.
And Luke Zaborowski.
Brady and Zaborowski were on the tackle for the Colonials.
Pick up of a couple of yards.
With a timeout on the field, we'll take a timeout too. And we'll be right back at the end of the 3rd quarter to score Westford Academy 14, Acton Boxborough 7. Inches, Passati takes it himself, and that's good for the 1st down.
Dave Passati on the quarterback keeper. Armando Ramos on the stop. And Sam Martin, 1st and 10, Westford. Ball is now spotted on the Westford 41-yard line.
Westford with the 1st and 10 from their own 41. Passati's going to take it himself. Mike Burlight, a little pressure in the backfield. Passati's still on his feet. He's going to be up right around the 1st down marker. You get out to the midfield, depending upon a spot, he could have another 1st down.
Westford's got that nice, good, conservative game plan going now, and they're going to be tough to get the ball away from now.
They're eating up the clock right now.
That's it. That's what conservative football is all about. Smacking them out 5 yards at a time, 3, 4, 5 yards.
He's going to be a little short of the 1st. It'll be 2nd and inches. A fumble on the play. Penalty flag on the play. Passati recovered the fumble. Holding against the Grey Ghosts.
But I understand, Dick, that Westford has had a problem with penalties all season. In fact, they actually lost a game against Bedford because they penalized themselves at some critical points, got the game into overtime, and then lost on a sudden field-long strike by Bedford. So they've had a tough time with that problem all year.
We now have a 2nd and 11. Ball spotted on the 40-yard line.
Passati rolls out to his right. He's keeping that one. Oh, dodging players all over the field. Finally knocked out of the bounds at about the 45-yard line. He gained about 5 yards.
Sloppy tackling, probably partly because of the weather and the inability to get your hands around somebody with soaked clothing. You know, it's just difficult. Footing is not strong either, so it's difficult to get positioned to do a good tackle.
Ball spotted at the 44-yard line of Westford.
Okay, it's 3rd and about 7. Passati's going to roll to his left this time. He's got Mahaney all over him. They both go down. Big loss on the play.
In pursuit was Chris Mahaney.
Mahaney was chasing him. They both slipped at the same time. Huge loss as Passati was scrambling. That'll be fourth and very long. Westford Academy will be forced to punt.
You have to say that the Acton defense has contained Westford for a good part of this game and has been able to hold on to them very nicely.
Brady's back deep for Acton. In front of him is Bassett. Brady takes it at his 35-yard line. He's got a little bit of running room. He gets to the outside, and he's knocked out at the 45, 46-yard line. So again, Acton's going to have decent field position here.
Okay, this is the Acton opportunity, I'd say, with 8:55 to go. They gotta start moving this ball.
Bassett pitches to Mahaney. He gets a nice block from Jason Brady, and he's out across midfield.
Tom Kane.
Chris Mahaney has been a solid runner all season, and that 6-yard gain's typical of what he's been able to do with the ball when he gets the opportunity and gets a couple blocks.
On the Westford 49-yard line.
Bassett hands off to Jason Brady. A couple of yards.
Nice cross buck. He gets 2-3 yards each time he carries that ball that way. Line of scrimmage.
About 2 coming up.
2? Okay.
A couple, which will bring up a 3rd and 2. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line of Westford.
Okay, 3rd and about 1.5 yards. Another fumble on the field.
Very close on the carry. This brings up a 4th and 1.
Okay, the Colonials going for it here. Josh Sundberg's in to block for Brady, and Bassett's going to keep it around the left side, and he's got the first down. Nice play. Little play action. And that was a good play. Nice run by Bassett.
A little bit of deception, a little bit of end around. That's a nice play, John.
Josh Sundberg stays in at the wingback position. Now we'll move into the backfield. And Acton's got to call a timeout. All right, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Colonials at the 37-yard line of Westford Academy. Jay Close comes in motion. Bassett's going to pass. And he's airing it out again. Chris O'Brien's open. He's got it. Out of bounds at about the 10-yard line for Acton. The Colonials knocking on the Westford Academy door once again.
First and 10 Colonials. Ball is spotted on the 9-yard line.
1st and goal for Acton from the Westford 9. They have to score now. Brady gets it up the middle. Second effort, he's going into the end zone. Touchdown, Colonials. Jason Brady. All second effort on his part. He got stopped at the line and just kept going. Colonials are going to go for 2 here and try to take the lead. Bassett on the fake. It's going to go to Jay Close, and he's going in. He got it, baby. The Colonials up 15-14. 7 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Acton Boxborough leading by 1.
We now have a new score. Acton Boxborough Colonials 15, Westford Grey Ghosts 14. Set the kick for the Colonials.
Okay, the Colonials will be kicking off. Michael Dean. It's going to be taken at the 25-yard line by Westford. And tackle is made at the 41-yard line of Acton.
By number 44. Luke Zaborowski, Jason Hood on the tackle.
Zaborowski and Hood on the tackle. We have a new game here. Colonials showing life.
I would say there's plenty of game left, though, Dick. We've not been known to be slick and careful, so this should be an interesting balance
of the quarter. It's nice to have the game in the hands of the defense, though, because they've proved to play decent. Passati's going to keep it. He's got a little room. Ramos and Brady on the tackle after a gain of about 4 yards.
Give Passati some credit there. He had a broken play, and he was able to get something out of it, something very positive.
Ball is spotted on the Western 45-yard line.
It was a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. Passati's going to keep it. Sam Martin almost got him in the backfield. Pressure. Penalty flag is down, but Jason Hood and Armando Ramos sack Passati.
Against Westford.
1 yard loss on the play, but there is a flag down. It's going to be holding against the Ghosts. The Colonials are catching the breaks today.
Sometimes you make your breaks, Dick, based on emotion and the way you're playing.
This now brings up a 2nd and 19. Ball is spotted on the Westford 33-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and 20 for the Ghosts from their own 32. Passati again rolls out to the right. He's going to keep it. He's got room. Juking everybody. He's going to have a first down. Fumble, Acton Boxborough ball. I believe Jason Brady's on. Oh, the referees are going to call him down. Tough call. Brady recovered the fumble after Passati went down, and he's only a yard short of the first down. That was a 19-yard run.
49-yard line of the Colonials, which will bring up a 3rd and 1.
6:03 left in the game. So it'll be 3rd and 1 for the Grey Ghosts, right at midfield. First down. Jason Brady with a nice hit, along with Armando Ramos.
25, John Royal. Jason Brady in the stop for the Colonials. 1st and 10, Westford. Ball spotted on the Colonials.
Yeah, it's rain is really a problem too. The footing and just the field and conditions in general.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Ghosts at the Acton 46. Basati looked to be a broken play.
Ball carried by Dave Basati.
And he still got 5 out of it. Burlide is there along with number 81, Luke Zaborowski.
Gain of 6 on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 4. Ball is now spotted on the 40-yard line.
Basati to the tailback. Who's got the 1st down?
Ball carried by Werner.
Werner on the carry for Westford Academy.
And Tim Bassett. 1st and 10, Westford.
4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the game. Westford's got a 1st down at the Acton 35-yard line. The clock is becoming a factor here. Again, Werner. Nice in the backfield. Jason Hood. Little help from Luke Zaborowski. Loss of yards on the play.
A couple of yards on the play, just to bring up 2nd and 12.
It's nice to see 2 seniors come through there, Dick, in their final games.
Ball spotted on the Colonial 37-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and 11. Basati. Chris Price had him in the backfield. He pitched it off to Werner, who's got some running room. He'll be about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Trey Gulledge and Jason Brady.
It'll be 3rd and a little short 3 yards here for Westford.
Ball spotted at the 27-yard line.
The crowd has never been this vocal. First down, Westford.
Ball carried by 27, Jeremy Ward. Stop made by Zaborowski, Brady, Michael Dean. 1st and 10, Westford.
First down for the Ghosts deep in Acton territory. Werner gets the carry. Adam Kenny dragged him down along with Jason Brady.
Stop made by Tim Bassett.
Tim Bassett and Sam Martin were also there. Ball's going to be spotted at the 19-yard line of Acton.
Ball is spotted on the Colonial 23-yard line. Strike that, that's the 18-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and 8 for Westford. 2 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the game. Basati's going to keep it, running the option. Chris Price took him down, but he pitched it off, and they're going to lose big-time yards. The Colonial defense. Chris Price led it. And then everybody in great pursuit. Mahaney, Brady, Trey Gulledge, Mike Burlide were all there. Great play by a defense who was just stepping up their game when they had to today.
This will bring up a 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16. Ball spotted on the 26.
3rd and about 15 for Westford Academy on the Acton 26-yard line. This could determine the rest of the game. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Basati drops back to pass. He's got all kinds of time, and he's going to the end zone. Picked off! Oh!
That's better, that's better.
Yeah.
You don't want to catch
Not
those that are so
intercepted.
deep in your zone.
The D-back Michael Dean and John Bassett were there. Excuse me, Tim Bassett were there, back deep for Acton. And regardless, it was an incomplete pass. They both knocked a pass down, so it'll be 4th and 15 from the 25-yard line, 26-yard line of Acton. And it looks like the Grey Ghosts are going to go for it. They are. Not much of a choice here. Here's the season. Passati drops back, and he's rolling right, and he's got some time. Adam Kenny got him, but he couldn't take him down. He's going to the end zone. Tim Bassett. Excuse me. Yep, Tim Bassett, number 7. Michael Dean knocked it out of bounds.
The intended pass was kicked by Tim Bassett.
That was a great play by the little sophomore.
7 seconds to go in the game.
Colonials will take over on their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bassett hands off to Jay Close up the middle, and there's nothing there.
Ball carried by Close. Timeout, Westford. There was no gain on the play to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Minute and 49 seconds to go. Acton with a 2nd and 10. Bassett pitches to Mahaney behind Jason Brady. He's got a little room. Ooh, nice gang tackle by the Grey Ghost. Another timeout on the field with 1:38 West ball, and he fumbled, it looked like. Heads up play by Ken Canfield to recover.
This must be our day.
Ball was carried by Brady. Timeout for an official measurement.
Here we go. Acton Boxborough a couple inches short of the 1st down. They're going for it. Bassett didn't like what he saw, so he called the TO. All right, 4th down and about 2 inches with 1 minute and 34 seconds left. The Colonials are going for it from their own 34-yard line, 35-yard line. They need 2 inches for the 1st down. Mahaney and Brady are the fullbacks that give us to Jay Close. He's got it.
Jay Close on the carry for an Acton Boxborough 1st down. Timeout, Westford.
All right, here we go. Acton with the 1st down. 1 minute and 29 seconds left to go in the game. Mahaney avoids a nice tackle.
Ball carried by Chris Mahaney. Tackle made by Chambers.
Bassett's going to keep it himself. Holds on nice to the ball. And Westford has no more timeouts, so that clock's just going to continue to run now. Colonials are 3 plays away from a victory.
This will bring up a 3rd and 8. Ball spotted on the Colonial 40-yard line.
What a great way to cap off a very unsuccessful season. This will make everybody forget about the season and concentrate on the last win. We got movement.
Five-yard penalty, delay of game against the Colonials.
Penalty is against Acton for too much time, so it'll be 3rd down, 34 seconds left. Bassett's got the ball, he's just gonna hold it. Colonial's got to run one more play. That's the game, folks. Final score, Acton 15, Westford Academy 14. The Colonials pull off the upset, finish off the season. A great win for Acton.
That's truly an exciting game, Dick. A great win for the seniors and an exciting game for Westford and Acton. That was really deserving of Turkey Day festivities. Huh?
The beginning of a rivalry right here.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Dick. A big rivalry. It'll be a lot of fun to play in from now on.
So with the final score, Acton Boxborough 15, Westford Academy 14. We'll sayonara for the season here. The Colonials cap off the year with a nice win on Thanksgiving over Westford Academy, their new DCL foe, and a great game in the tough elements.
Well, what a way to end the season, huh? Terrific game. There was a more creative offensive play calling in the last quarter that I've seen all season. It really worked out well. And what stands out when I think back is that pass catch by Jay Close, and then of course Chris O'Brien's catch at the other end of the field to keep that drive going. This has been a really exciting game to watch, and I'm sure for the players an exciting game to play. What a way to end a season for the seniors.